Really turned into a community event now. Look at all the people here. I mean, we're behind by like months, but I'm still excited. Morning, everybody. Beanie time. It is autumn and it is a little bit cold now in the mornings. But yeah, most of the time we've been having really good nice days. Like getting up towards 20 degrees, which is pretty good for us this time of year. Thought we better give another update because there is stuff going on today. It's concrete day. And we've only got so many days of concreting. We've done one down the pit. Now it's the big kahuna. It's that. All that round yard is now going to be poured today. So there'll be a tribe of people here to get it all to happen. Now I think I've explained it before, but I'll explain it again. In that center is the lowest point, so every angle works down. Now I have no idea how they're going to do that once they put 5-6 inches of concrete on top, but we'll find out in a matter of hours, which will be a matter of minutes for you guys. Done the pit. I've done a couple of steps into the pit. I had to pour concrete and those steel rods go down. We've then put some ag drain pipe that goes down along there in the base, and then just put some blue metal or drainage rock, whatever you want to call it, around it, so that when the water gets into that area it can easily flow down. There'll be guys come along, and these are wired together. They've just with tie wire or whatever it's called, and we'll put a whole heap of I don't know what you call them, those little black stands over there. We'll put a heap of those on so the mesh is actually raised up off the plastic. We've made a cover here for the drain, and I guess it's a square as well. Got a water pipe, and we've also welded that bar, those two bars either side, just to connect all this together. So that'll be connected to that and connected to all the way over there. So it should be braced up pretty well. They've been actually welded to the Rio as well. So yeah, it's going to be a few truckloads, that's for sure. Be nice to be doing something just to warm up a little bit. Huh? Oh, I think they're coming about 10 o'clock. It's now 7, so I'll go feed up some cows. We did have a significant amount of rainfall. This is our second rain for autumn. We had a 19 mil about 10 days ago, 14 days, and that just started to green things up, and now we just had a 65 mil, and you can already see the difference. Like, it's already starting to grow. We can get some grass growth before it gets too cold. We get too many frosts, then that will stop the grass growth as well. So hopefully we continue to get these warm days, which will help. I'm going to take this vest and this beanie off, and yeah. Anyway, while before all this happens, I've got to go feed up some cows, shift some fences, and then we'll get into the exciting stuff. Really turned into a community event now. Look at all the people here. All here. I'm predicting 12.
Did you see me? Oh yeah, yep. I think you can.
Ten truckloads down, and we are the tiniest bit short. That big. All right, we are done for that big pour anyway. I'm gonna have to get back on the hose and wet it up again. Just good, just to try and slow the drying process so it doesn't crack too much. Grade's gone around and ribbed it all, and it looks pretty damn impressive. So a couple of numbers for you. It's a 12 metre yard, round yard, and it is 450 metres squared. Yes, of squared area. So to me, it doesn't really look all that big. Like 450, that's two moderate size houses that were just poured in one go. it was 10 truckloads and a bit. So like 6 wheelbarrows. So we didn't quite get it all, but pretty damn close. And yeah, it probably took us about 4 or 5 hours. Unfortunately, we probably were a little bit slow with the trucks, but anyway, gave Craig enough time to put in those lines as well, because that was probably the slow part of it all. At most, there we probably had about 15 people there, so she was pretty busy. Yeah, so tomorrow Craig is going to come along and going to mark out the actual shed site, so we'll be able to get a better perspective on where things actually are and how it will look. So I have a couple of questions about what sort of dairy it will be. For us, it's a 20-a-side double up. We might try and put an extra set of cups in, so make it like a 22, because all our plant equipment is secondhand, and we're able to source actually 2 dairies. It's obviously more than what we needed, but there are 2 20-a-side double ups. We've got plenty of spares now. So that'll be the running gear of that. They'll have cup removers on them, which will be good. That's probably why that we made this pit so wide, is just to give us a bit of space. With a swing over, where you've got one set of cups through the middle, you want them a bit closer. So this pit, lip to lip, where the cows will stand, will be 3 meters across. Bit of a distance, but I hate feeling that claustrophobic sort of feel when you're ducking and weaving and there's cups everywhere. I prefer to have a little bit of room to do a bit of a dance. What else can I say about it? Yeah, that's probably the crux of it. I think I've pointed out enough times where things are going to go. But yeah, that's that big yard poured. And we're probably aiming to milk sort of that 200 to 250, but we've made a yard big enough that will handle 400-500 cows. Just standard crossbred ones. Obviously Friesians or Holsteins that are bigger framed, a lot less of those, but that yard should hold, yeah, so that 400 to 500. But I know we might get to find out. Yeah, just thought we'd build something a little bit bigger than it had to be, just to future-proof ourselves, I guess you'd say. So that's it. That's it for this this bit of a video. I don't feel like I actually did all that much. I was probably just hanging around in the background, just trying to stay out of people's way. So, look, and if you enjoyed today's video, like, and if you want to keep updated with what's next on the dairy front, you can hit the subscribe button, and then you can keep up to date with what's next on the dairy front. So watch this space. Very, very excited. I mean, we're behind by like months, but I'm still excited.